In my last video I centered the speedometer on the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 and I uninstalled the tripper navigation. So today I will install a new navigation system, and this will be the AIO 5 from Chigee. So I try to install it in a position that it looks good, has a good visibility, is safe so that no one can steal it. So I think this will be a good choice for a navigation system on my Meteor for the next road trip. So this is a Chigee AIO 5, a motorcycle smart riding system with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Looks like that, has a touch screen, you can use it with your gloves, some buttons on the top. Down here you can put an SD card. It's a very good system, I used it before, and I will try to install it here in the middle on the handlebar so that it's not too much disturbing. And for mounting, to mount the system I will use this here. It's a ram mount clamp. You can just put it on the handlebar. And this is a special one because normally you have a grip here so that you can open and close it. But this one has a special key. So this means to close it, you have to use the key. If you turn like this, nothing will happen. So this is like a protection against thieves, so it can stay on your bike and cannot be stolen. So first I have to find a position where I can mount it. This is the ram mount ball. You can put it here on top here or to the side. You have several possibilities. I will check now where the best position is. I think I put the screw down here. And then maybe the ball to this side. Next is this ball mount here. I took a small one, which is not too long. And this gets on the ball. And then I have another ball on the back of the AIO 5, and this goes in here. So now I just have to find the best position so that I have a very low profile. Could be here, but still, this could be fine. I will try to put it in the same angle than the speedometer. This looks good. I think this is a good position. Take it off again. First I will tighten the clamp. So I'm taking tongs now to tighten it really strong so that I'm not losing it. So I think that's perfect. That's going nowhere and no one can open it. So if you are turning here now with your fingers, you can turn this metal here which is going around, but the inner one is not moving. So no one will be able to take this off. The second is the ram ball. I will put some Loctite on it. This will tighten it a little bit better. And again, tightening. Okay. Perfect, that's enough. Now I'm just putting the clamp in the right position, like that. So then just find the best position. I mean, of course I can adjust it later if I need to. Now just tightening everything here. So that's enough. I always take this key here with me so that I can adjust it if I need to. So this is moving nowhere, and the good thing is, here is the cable. Of course you can connect it to your battery, but I will use the USB connector. I just have to bring the cable in this direction here. So, but it's very clean. It's inside the USB, cable is hidden, everything perfect, and if I turn on the ignition now, nothing happens. But if I start the engine, the Chigee is starting up. And because I always use the same phone, it's already connected, and now I can go into Google Maps, navigate somewhere. I can do a split screen here listen to some music. Very good system. Touchscreen is working very good also with gloves. And here we are. I have my Google navigation. It's quite small. Looks very good. Of course, it's a little bit more modern, but I prefer to have a real navigation with Google than this chipper navigation. This is too small for me, especially when I'm traveling. I like to see how the road looks in front of me, if there are some curves coming, some twisties, and you don't see this on this turn-by-turn navigator from Royal Enfield. So I think this is a good solution for me. And if I don't want to have it on the bike, it's just a screw and I can take it off. It's very fast to mount, and also if you want to take it off, very fast, just one screw here on the back, and that's it. So I will show you how it looks on the bike now. This is my viewing angle as a rider. So I have the Chigee AIO 5 here, my navigation, and I still can see the speedometer, so very good visibility. And it's not too much disturbing, of course. This is only if I'm doing some road trips. If I'm riding in the city, then I will take it off. But for some road trips, I think it's a very good solution. The Chigee has a tire pressure monitoring system, and of course I will install it. So just take off the cap here. Then a small nut on top. Next is the sensor, which goes just on top here. And then the nut goes down. There's a special key for the nut so that you can tighten it. I did the same on the backside. I had to do it when the engine is running, because you can only connect the sensors here when the AIO 5 is switched on, and then it will ask you to put the sensor first to the front, then to the back, and then it will connect both sensors to the unit. And now both are connected, and I will show you how it looks. So this is how it looks like. I will just start the engine. And now the Chigee is starting up. So, and in this screen here you can see the tire pressure, 28 psi, on the back 30 psi. If I want to see more details, I can go in this screen here, 28.6, 30.9 psi, 18 degrees Celsius. So you can also see the tire temperature here. You can set the minimal tire pressure and the maximum tire pressure here, so that you will get a warning if the tire pressure is too low or too high. Very good feature, especially when you do some long distance rides. You always have control on your tire pressure. So I will show you again how it looks on the bike. Navigation with Google Maps and the speedometer in the back. And everything is centered. And you have all the information here. You can do a split screen if you like. I can listen to music, I can take phone calls. Everything is possible with this small unit. So there we are, another update on my Royal Enfield Meteor 350. Now I have a navigation system on my motorcycle with Google Maps or Kalimoto, whatever I like. It's quite small. The Chigee AIO 5 has a tire pressure monitor, which is very helpful. So with this unit I can do everything. I can do the navigation with Google Maps, I can listen to music, I have the tire pressure, everything in one unit, very helpful. And I used it a lot when I was riding with my Honda Transalp. So this is a very good tool for traveling. I can highly recommend it. So if you are interested, I will put a link down in the description. And if you are ordering with this link, there's a discount code. There are still some updates planned for the Meteor 350 for my next road trip. So if you are interested in following the modifications, just click on the subscribe button. It's for free. And if you liked the video today, give me a big thumbs up. I see you on the next one. Ride safe. Take care and cheers.